My package came in, y'all. I got a bunch of Premier yarn. Ignore the crush box. We won't talk about that. So let's do an unboxing. I'm gonna go through all my yarn that I got. But first, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel and I want to teach you how to crochet things. But today I just want to show you the yarn that I got. Normally I do crochet tutorials where I teach you how to crochet a plushie or a fruit or squash or gourd. I did a pumpkin last year. So I want to teach you how to crochet some things, but today I'm branching out and I'm just going to do a yarn haul with the Premier yarn that I bought the other day. As you can see, we are on the floor today. There's my vent and my little phone line, if you know what a house phone line is. There's just more room on the floor than up here on my desk, so we're just going to do the unboxing on the floor. And the specific yarn type is Parfait Chunky. So all the yarn is Parfait Chunky. It's my favorite chenille yarn, so I just bought a bunch of it. To start out, I'm going to organize them out of this box. I did open it just to make sure my order was right, but I will organize them into the colors that I'm restocking, the colors that I'm new to, and then the brand new colors, and I'll do a little time lapse of that so that you can see me unbox it. Alright, here are the yarns separated. I got a lot of skeins. I don't know how many. I'll have to count them real quick. Alright, I counted. There's a total of 23 skeins. Alright, let's start with the restock colors. So the colors that I do have, that I normally use, and that I want to just replenish that stock. So first, brown. This is called Teddy Bear. Can you... Okay, yep. So this is Teddy Bear, and I'm going to put the names like here or something so that you can see what kind it is and if you'd like to buy it yourself. So Teddy Bear is one of my favorite things to use. For example, my teddy bear. I use brown all the time, so when I order it, I always stock up. So I got 4 skeins of that, and I'll probably use it before the end of the year with all the Christmas plushies I have planned. So for Teddy Bear, I plan to make a mousse in December, and let me think. I plan to make a little mini teddy bear, so he'll be like this style, but he'll be mini. And I believe that's it for brown. I might have some other things, I don't know. Okay, next. Next we have our Christmas colors. I've got 2 types of red and a green. I'll show the reds first. So we've got Cardinal. It's a really nice kind of a pinky red. I like this color a lot. It's perfect for Christmas. And then I got this other one, Poppy. You can see the color difference. So it's very, very vibrant. It doesn't show on camera, but it's like in your face red. So I got those 2 reds for Christmas, and then I already have a skein of emerald, so I just went and got 1 more skein. Not exactly the same color. They tell you to buy them in the same lot so that their lot numbers are the same. So mine is just a little bit different than my old one, so I'll just use them for different projects. And then finally, for my restock colors, I needed some more gray. I already have 2 skeins of each of these. This one is Fog, and this one is Seal. Side by side, this one's definitely darker. I love these colors. I made a koala and a sloth out of these. So I do like grays. I'm not usually into the gray colors, but they're pretty nice to have if I need them later. I plan to make a donkey around Christmas time to go with the Christmas story, so I'll need gray for that. All right, let's move on to the new to me colors. So I needed some in-between shades of some colors. So I got a blue and I got a kind of pinky purple. We'll start with the blue. This is Cornflower. And I'm going to show you the color next to the other yarns I have, because I kind of needed like a darker shade or a different kind of shade. So I will show you those compared in a minute. So this is Cornflower again. It's a dark blue. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Wait, did I show it upside down? No, I didn't. Did I? I don't know. And then this one is Dusty Mauve. It's kind of a lilac color. It's like a pinky purple color. I know that their lilac is a lavender on their shop, so it's kind of hard to gauge that. So we'll start with the blues. So this is the color. These are the colors I already have. This is light blue, and this is dark blue, or just blue. Okay, and then this is Cornflower next to all three, or all three next to each other. Okay, so it makes a nice line of or a nice hue. You can go lighter or darker, and this will help when I want to do something a little bit darker than my normal colors. I don't have a plan for the Cornflower yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Honestly, I got it because I wanted to make a stitch, but I got it way late, so kind of late to do a stitch for the new movie. Well, is it new anymore, y'all? I don't know. Anyway, on to the next color. Okay, so the next color is Mauve next to Haze. I love this color. It's such a nice purple. I'm making a Cyclops out of it. And then this is Lilac, but it's really lavender. It's just a very light purple. So here are the Lilac and Haze next to each other. And then here they are next to Dusty Mauve. I really hope you can see these. Oh, okay, perfect. Yep. All right. Let's move on to the colors that are brand new to everybody. So when Premier released their previous new set of colors, it was like the fallish colors. They had like Goblin and Harvest and Acorn and Maze. So I got their Maze, and Haze was also a part of that color set. But I got Maze, and it was very orangey, and I don't know if I just couldn't tell online, but I got it, and it was just very close to Tangerine. You can see how close those are. Tangerine, this is Maze. So it's kind of like, oh, it's a little orange compared to what I was thinking, but they just released Summer Squash. And look at this. Okay, they look very similar, but I promise they're not. This is orange and this is yellow. Like, it is like a corn yellow. So I'm really happy they released Summer Squash. This is a new color. It's a very, very nice color. I'm not a big fan of yellow. So I was happy with this color, and here it is compared to yellow compared to Summer Squash. So if you want like a darker yellow, this would be perfect. And then I'll just show you them all next to each other because they're so pretty. So pretty next to each other. Just look at that, y'all. If y'all have played that I Love Hue game, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Anyway, I got 2 skeins of Summer Squash, and I'm really happy with the color. I am also kind of picky about my greens. When I first bought from Premier, all they had was Emerald that I showed you earlier. Let me pull that back out. It was Emerald and Key Lime, which are the normal greens that, you know, most yarn shops have. And I was just like, these are not the greens I want. I want more of like a yellowy green, and this is kind of like a bluey green, and this is just like too light for me. And they came out on their last color set with Goblin, and this was Goblin. This is all I have left over. I bought 2 skeins, and I made a crocodile with it, and they haven't gotten it restocked in like months since I bought it, so I don't know what to do, but they just released Pistachio, and so I was hoping this could kind of replace Goblin. It's not quite as dark, but it is it's a nice green. It would be perfect for spring. I'm really happy with this color, and I'll show it to you compared to Goblin. So this one's definitely darker, but they both are kind of that yellow-green color rather than a blue tint to it. And then they got Kelly Green, which is a green, and I was thinking I'd make something for like Christmas with this, along with the emerald. So here's the emerald versus Kelly Green, emerald, and then I'll just show you all the greens I have side by side. Yep, I just love all the greens. I've been looking for a good green, and I'm glad that Premier came out with it. But yeah, next color. This one is Marshmallow, and I have a specific purpose for this. It's going to be polar bears. I'm going to be making a jumbo and mini polar bear in December, and I thought that white was just a little too bright for a polar bear. If you look at polar bears, they're kind of like a creamy, like, I don't know if ivory's the right word. It's kind of like a cream colored. So I got this one, and y'all, it's perfect. It's going to make the cutest polar bear. I'm so excited. All right, here it is next to Cream, which I do have some of. Cream is very like cool toned, while Marshmallow is a warm cream. So if you want it to be warmer, use Marshmallow. If you want it cooler, use Cream. And then here it is compared to white. So yeah, that is all of the yarn I got. All right, here are all the colors that I bought all together. They just look so pretty. Alright y'all, that's the yarn haul. I've never done one before. I'm not sure how to do one. I just wanted to show you the yarn I got. So I hope you liked the video. If you'd like another one and you want something more from it, like you want me to tell you what I'm making, or you want me to like rate it or something, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what I should do next time or improve on next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And come back on August 29th where we will be crocheting my new mini Highland cow. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This is what my floor looks like.